All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about goals. I want you to take a piece of paper out. Yes, old-fashioned paper. If you're using a laptop, you can do that too. But right across the top of the paper, I want you to write SMART, S-M-A-R-T. For those of you that flunk spelling, yeah, SMART, S-M-A-R-T. We're going to talk a little bit about goals, and then I want to prep you in advance. I'm going to come around the horn, and I'm going to ask you for your goal. Now, obviously, part of the SMART system is relevance being how it applies to being part of the alliance. So we'll ask you about how many sales you're looking for this month, but we're going to go through the system. We're going to talk a little bit about SMART. Number one, S. S stands for specific. A goal has to be specific. I love New Year's resolutions. When I ask my friends, what are their New Year's resolutions? They say they're going to lose weight. It's like, really? Okay, how specific is that? It's not, I'm going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. How many pounds? By when? How are you going to do it? It's the who, what, where, why. All of those things has to be specific. S is for specific. Number two is measurable. So how is measurable different than specific? Specific can be a way you're going to do something, a method you're going to use. Measurable is the numeric value that we're going to put to that particular goal, the numeric value. So we want it to be measurable. Number three, or excuse me, not number three, number A stands for attainable. Attainable. Has to be attainable, has to be something within reach. Now, we like attainable goals that we know we can hit if we work really hard. We want to track ourselves. We want to make sure we're going through the systems. We want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to hit those goals. Attainable is good. Stretch goals are good too. So we want an attainable goal, and then we want, okay, if I really come out of my shoes, if I give it my all, if I all the stars are aligned, what's that stretch goal? Okay, so A stands for attainable. R is relevant. R stands for relevant. It has to be relevant. It has to be relevant to something you're doing, something you're focused on. It can be an overall overreaching, what I call an altitude goal. It can be something that is, your vision, where you're going, but it has to be relevant to what you're talking about. Now, there's two sides of life, right? There's your business side and your personal side. You should have separate goals for your personal side and your business side. Obviously, we're going to focus on the business side and how it applies to this particular business here, which is our Boss Alliance side. So R is for relevant. T is for time bound. Time bound. All goals have to have a deadline. We operate around here on deliverables and deadlines. Every single person within the team here has a deliverable, and we know when it's going to happen, so we can hold people accountable. And this is part of holding yourself accountable. So for SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound.